Imagine spending years building a respected career in healthcare, earning the trust of patients, and growing a successful social media following. Then, in just one weekend, one decision changes everything. That's exactly what happened in a case that has sparked heated debate across the UK. An influencer and registered nurse found herself at the center of a criminal investigation after airport officials made a discovery that no one saw coming. What they uncovered wasn't a forgotten souvenir or an undeclared purchase, it was dozens of kilograms of cannabis hidden inside luggage. But what has people talking isn't just the arrest. It's what happened afterward. Before we get into the details, let us know your opinion in the comments. Should professionals in trusted careers automatically lose their licenses after a criminal conviction, or should every case be judged individually? Now, let's look at what happened. Levi Whalley, a 32-year-old nurse and beauty business owner, had traveled to New York with a friend on what appeared to be a short shopping trip. After several days in the United States, they returned to the UK through Birmingham Airport. For most travelers, the journey ends at baggage claim. For Whalley, it ended with customs officers pulling her luggage aside for inspection. When officials searched the bags, they discovered 38 tightly wrapped packages. Altogether, the cannabis weighed around 35 kilograms, with an estimated street value of approximately £160,000. The discovery immediately led to her arrest. Authorities launched a criminal investigation, and the case quickly moved through the courts. She was later convicted of drug smuggling. Many assumed that a prison sentence, and the end of her nursing career, would inevitably follow. But the outcome surprised many observers. Instead of being sent directly to prison, the court handed Whalley a 16-month prison sentence suspended for 18 months. That meant she would avoid immediate imprisonment provided she complied with the court's conditions. She also completed 80 hours of unpaid community work as part of her sentence. However, the criminal case was only one part of the story. Because she was a registered nurse, professional regulators also had to decide whether she remained fit to practice. This decision carried enormous consequences. Losing her registration would likely end the career she had spent years building. During the professional hearing, the panel examined not only the offense itself but also the circumstances leading up to it. According to evidence presented, Whalley told the tribunal she had been going through an extremely difficult period in her personal life before the trip. She explained that the New York weekend was offered as a chance to escape from those problems for a short time. She also said she believed she would simply be bringing watches back to the UK. Later, according to the evidence heard, she claimed she became reluctant to travel with the luggage but ultimately felt pressured after receiving threatening messages aimed at her home and family. The tribunal considered these claims alongside the rest of the evidence. Throughout the proceedings, Whalley expressed deep regret for her actions. She reportedly acknowledged that one poor decision had placed her entire future at risk and said she now viewed life very differently from before. The Nursing and Midwifery Council panel had to answer one critical question. Was this conviction fundamentally incompatible with remaining a nurse? After reviewing the evidence, the panel decided not to permanently remove her from the professional register. Instead, she received a 12-month suspension from nursing. The panel concluded that permanently revoking her registration would be excessively punitive given what it described as the unusual circumstances surrounding the offense. That decision has generated strong reactions. Some people believe professionals working in positions of trust should face permanent removal after serious criminal convictions. Others argue that rehabilitation is an important part of justice, especially when there is evidence of genuine remorse and when the court itself has not imposed immediate imprisonment. The case has become part of a broader conversation about accountability, second chances, and whether professional misconduct should always lead to permanent exclusion from a career. It's also a reminder that a single decision, especially one made under pressure or poor judgment, can have life-changing consequences. Even when someone avoids the harshest possible penalty, the impact can last for years through criminal records, damaged reputations, financial hardship, and the loss of public trust. For Whalley, her nursing career has not ended entirely, but it has certainly been placed on hold while she serves her suspension. Whether she returns to practice in the future remains to be seen. One thing is certain, this case continues to divide opinion, with many asking where society should draw the line between punishment, accountability, and rehabilitation. Now we'd like to hear from you. Do you think the decision to suspend rather than permanently remove her nursing registration was fair? Or should a conviction for drug smuggling automatically end someone's professional career? Share your thoughts respectfully in the comments below. If you enjoy in-depth coverage of major news stories, true crime, and the biggest headlines making waves around the world, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next report. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.